Special recognition today. Last week was the state wrestling tournament, as most of you know, and we have, I was just looking at the banner up here, our last state champion was in 2005, Jason Schweitzer. Now being brand new to lead myself, the only one on that board I've ever heard of was Justin Hardy, because that was about the same time I was around, maybe a couple years after that, but I did hear of him. But no, we want to recognize somebody, and Mr. Jacobs and I talked about this yesterday, so just kind of like, we got a state champion, and state champion in whatever we're doing, it needs to be a special honor. And so I want to ask our state champion wrestler, Trinity Zopp, to come out here and join me. I know she's really comfortable in front of everybody, so. Anytime anybody wins, whether it's in track, golf, state music, anything that we can, state one act, whatever it is, and you're a state champion, that's a special honor. And I believe, 154, big class? Okay. And total up, I believe what the mom told me yesterday, was a total of about 4 minutes and 11 seconds, total over the course of 5. So I got to put me in, is it 5 matches or 4? 4 matches. The final match, state championship match, was about 45 seconds, 50 seconds. Okay. It was under a minute anyway. And so, it's a really dominating performance by this young lady at state wrestling meet. And we have a little gift for you. We're calling for the fans of Golddiggers. And we'll go from there. Do you want to talk? I know you're really anxious to talk into the microphone. So, okay, but we want to say thank you and congratulations. We had 4 other qualifiers along with Trinity. We had 4 other qualifiers. It was Mackay and Tanner and Miles and Dylan. So you guys want to stand up and be recognized as well. It's a chore to get there as well, so those guys need some recognition as well. But congratulations again to Trinity and her family and her coaches.
Harrisburg. In 5th place from Pierre, Ireland Templeton. In 4th place from Red Cloud, Giada Shurich. In 3rd place from Brookings, Maya Erickson. Your runner-up from Webster area, Annie Witt. And the champion in the girls' 154-pound division from Lead-Deadwood, Trinity Zopp.
My name is Trinity Zopp, and I wrestled 4 times during the state tournament, and I pinned them all. And with the whole state tournament, it took me 4 minutes and 11 seconds to pin all my girls, and then that's pretty much it. I walk in faith. I walk in God's name, and I wrestle in God's name, and that's really what did it, is I know that He guides me everywhere I go.
We're at Lead-Deadwood High School visiting with their head wrestling coach, Oliver Renner. Great to visit with you on Black Hills TV about the Golddiggers.
Yeah, great to be here. Our kids, we came into the year, they were real late getting a head coach in there and an assistant coach. This room is exceptionally young. We have we have almost all freshmen and sophomores. We have 1 junior and 2 seniors. Our senior, we have 1 male and 1 female wrestler as seniors. So they're going to graduate out, and we're going to have 1 senior next year and quite a few juniors, some sophomores, and we're hoping there'll be some up-and-comings out of the 8th grade, 7th and 8th graders. We've, the beginning of the season, we're kind of hanging out in that 6th, 7th, and 8th positions, hoping to come up and rise up as the year went on and get some more cardio, get our conditioning in and refine our technique. When we came into, the Rapid City Invite was kind of tough on us because it's one of the premier tournaments of the year, and it was really, at the beginning of the year, we hadn't had much practice time, and then shortly after that, you could start seeing our success grow and grow and grow. We showed up at conference. We got 3rd at conference behind Spearfish and Custer, which was a huge success for our small team coming out of Lead-Deadwood. I mean, at max, we've had 10 kids, maybe 9 kids at almost all these tournaments. So for us to pull a third off at conference was really rewarding. And then qualify 4 boys and 1 female for state. And then we had our senior Tristan Firebach break his wrist a week before regions. So that was, really we should have qualified at least 6 and had a little better showing at state than what we did have. I really think that state is going to be very helpful to our young athletes, just getting their face there, understanding, getting their time on the mat, understanding what kind of quality wrestler, what kind of conditioning, what it actually takes to succeed and get on that podium at state. And Trinity, she's been at it since she was so young, and she's worked so tremendously hard all these years, and then it finally paid off. I think she got 3rd last year at state with a torn labrum, and she had all the same success last year that she had this year, and we really expected her all year to have 1st. But then we started to see Templeton, and then I forget Annie's last name, the gal she beat in state, but watching those girls wrestle at state, it became time for a little bit of concern because they were so strong with that upper body strength, just pushing people around, and then Trinity just straight to town. I mean, a minute and some odd seconds for the final match. I can't remember how many losses the number 2 had, but she had 22 wins. I mean, we were going up against somebody who theoretically should have was the favorite. I mean, Trinity is the favorite because of her placing last year and her wins throughout the year. But geez, when you're looking at somebody with 22 victories this year, I mean, it was a little worrisome for us, but we knew she was going to get it, just not so quick.
Yeah, congratulations, Coach. It's great for a program to have a state champ.
Oh, it means so much, and it's so great to have a female athlete coming out on top from Lead, South Dakota. We need it. We'll be there next year, and hopefully I'm hoping for more than 5, maybe 10 next year. I mean, we really were on the bubble with three or more athletes. I mean, our 2 other girls, if they would have won just a couple more matches, they would have been in. They would have been probably make it to state. A couple of our boys were just a match or so away from getting to state. I mean, we were really close to qualifying 8 kids this year. So next year, I got real high heights for next year. So.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Really appreciate you guys coming to Lead. Really do. It's awesome.